The Florida Department of Transportation is conducting a Project Development and Environment Study, what we call a PD&E study, on State Road 29 from Oil Well Road to State Road 82 in Collier County. This map shows the project study area under evaluation. The study is evaluating improvements necessary to continue providing safe and efficient transportation to the area, enhance emergency evacuation, and provide for improved movement of freight and goods. These goals are in the project's Purpose and Needs Statement provided to the public for review at a Purpose and Needs Scoping meeting on October 18, 2007. A copy of the final Purpose and Needs Statement is provided on the project website, and copies are available tonight at the registration table. The PD&E study is looking at different concepts that may widen the existing 2 lanes of State Road 29 to 4 lanes, or may consider potential new corridors east and west of Immokalee. The Florida Department of Transportation, in cooperation with the Federal Highway Administration, is preparing an environmental impact statement, called an EIS, for the State Road 29 project. The EIS process begins with development of a Purpose and Need Statement, which is approved by federal, state, and local agencies. The next step was the corridor analysis, and 4 corridors were selected for further evaluation within the project study area. Currently, we are in the alignments analysis phase of the process, which involves evaluation of viable alignments within the selected corridors. Following this phase, alternatives will be developed from the recommended alignments. This information will all be documented in a draft EIS, and a preferred build alternative or alternatives will be selected. The preferred build alternative or alternatives will be presented along with the no-build alternative at a public hearing and documented in the final EIS. Let's define some of the terms used during the EIS process. First is corridors. Corridors are large geographic areas which are evaluated and selected to avoid major social, cultural, physical, and environmental impacts. Corridors identify areas of opportunity for the potential location of the proposed improvement. Alignments are 300 to 600 foot wide bands within corridors. Alignments are selected based on specific criteria for Florida's strategic intermodal system and are based on required roadway design speeds. Generally, an alignment is at least twice the width of the roadway being proposed for the project. Alternatives are bands within alignments and are the width of the roadway section proposed for the project. Alternatives are developed to meet the state's strategic intermodal system criteria and to avoid and minimize impacts. After the viable alternatives are evaluated and presented to the public for review and comment, 1 or more preferred alternatives are selected. The preferred alternatives meet the project's purpose and need, are cost-effective, and have the support of federal, state, and local agencies and the public. The Florida Department of Transportation has been using a process called Land Suitability Mapping, or LSM, to evaluate the State Road 29 project study area. This process is a series of steps used to identify and avoid or reduce impacts to natural, physical, social, and cultural features located within the project study area. LSM was used to determine the corridors that were presented at the Corridor Public Workshop on August 7, 2008. We are now using the LSM process to help determine which alignments within the selected corridors will be carried forward for further study. Using LSM, 4 project corridors were developed within the State Road 29 study area. The West Corridor, shown in blue, the existing corridor, which is the existing State Road 29 alignment, shown in orange, the Central Corridor, shown in pink, and the East Corridor, shown in green. Within the 4 corridors, 31 alignments were analyzed. Various environmental and engineering criteria were evaluated, and an evaluation matrix was developed for each alignment. These alignments were presented to the State Road 29 Stakeholders Advisory Committee on April 23, 2009. The committee reviewed and commented on each alignment. Based on the committee's comments and evaluation of each alignment's impacts, 5 alignments were recommended for further study. The 5 alignments recommended for further study are alignments A, E, L, S, and U. These alignments are being presented to you this evening for your comments. Each of the alignments is the same from south of Immokalee to Oil Well Road and make use of the existing State Road 29. Alignment A is located on existing State Road 29 through Immokalee. This alignment is recommended for further analysis in the alternatives development phase. 8 preliminary alignments were analyzed in the West Corridor. Alignments B through E and alignments F through I. The recommended alignment in the West Corridor is alignment E. This alignment travels around the west side of Immokalee and then follows Edwards Grove Road to State Road 82. 4 preliminary alignments were analyzed in the Central Corridor. Alignments J through M. The recommended alignment in the Central Corridor is alignment L. This alignment heads north from existing State Road 29 on the west side of the airport and then curves west to intersect State Road 82. The East Corridor presented numerous opportunities for potential alignments. 18 preliminary alignments were analyzed in the East Corridor. Alignments N through Q, alignments R through U, alignments V through Y, alignment Z through BB, and alignment CC through EE. 2 recommended alignments are being presented in the East Corridor, alignment S and alignment U. These alignments both head north from existing State Road 29 on the east side of the project study area. Alignment S takes a more southerly route to tie into State Road 82, while alignment U goes farther north before turning west to intersect State Road 82. Please review the alignments presented here tonight and tell us which alignments you like or don't like and why. Tell us if you know about other features that we should try to avoid. Your comments are very important, and we encourage you to take a few minutes to provide them. You may comment in one of the following 4 ways. You can speak with a department representative at this meeting. You can complete the comment form and drop it in the comment box provided tonight. You can complete the comment form and mail written comments to the address shown here and listed on the back of the comment form. Or you can submit comments online at our website, www.sr29collier.com. All comments mailed by July 6, 2009 will be considered in the alignment selection process. The PD&D study for this project is expected to be completed by early 2012. Currently, no funding for design, right-of-way, or construction is budgeted in FDOT's adopted 5-year work program. After this alignments workshop and based on detailed analyses of the alignments, agency recommendations, and public comment, FDOT will select project alignments to be carried forward in the PD&E study as alternatives. Following the evaluation and selection of alternatives, FDOT will present the alternatives to the public at an alternatives public workshop in early 2010. Thank you for attending and for your interest in this important project.